What is going on, you beautiful ladies and gentlemen of the world? We get to start off with my boy. Ew. Fuck it. Didn't I look at this in the last replay theater? I actually had to check the last replay theater just to make sure that I had not, I wasn't overlapping. Because this is, I knew that the date matched up, but I wasn't sure if I had actually recorded this, but I feel like I had checked this and the exact same thing happened. Yeah, nice hit confirm right there. I'm taking a break from Fire Emblem. I done spoiled myself something fierce. Talk about it in a second. I'm not actually gonna spoil anything, don't worry. Oh, just gets hit with the charged 5C. No, do the side switch. Aw, shit, you done fucked up. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. Okay, we take those. Does he kick? Nope, not now. He could have taken that combo further if he had done the route where you stomps him into the ground with the 6C, 2B, jump, delay JA, JB, JC, dash B, and then the route from there. Nice anti-air with the 4C, but unfortunately did not manage to follow it up. I don't like, why do you end with the kicks? This dude got some weird combo routes, but I can't judge him because he would still beat me. But you got some weird combo routes. Both of them keep standing up, and they're getting hit by the force function. He doesn't stand up, gets hit, charged with, oh God, gets hit with the charged 5C. Where was the punish for the counter? Oh, okay, we take those. Well done. I mean, like, he's just standing there, just like, oh! And then, like, you have all the time in the world to just punch him in the jaw for daring to try to call you out and failing miserably. And you just fuck it up. Yeah, I don't like that route. I've never liked that route. And I still don't. And you can do better. I just expect the best from you. I want the best for you. I expect the best from you. That's it. Got hit with the delayed force function. Drops the 2C though. He's been doing charged 5C for so long. This other Enkidu just stood up. Like, oh yeah, surely he's gonna do the charge one again. No. This is why you have to react and not just guess. Oh, did he just lose? I don't think he has the damage. Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. Bomber. Bushin Berto damn near had it. But yeah, so I was playing Fire Emblem, and I was doing the whole explore option, just running around the campus. And like, I just come up to one of the characters, just a normal, like, looks like a normal oh, I didn't even see this. Probably for the best I didn't see that. It looks like a perfectly normal interaction. There's nothing that suggests anything special is gonna happen. And so then I initiate the conversation, and all of a sudden, like, the music stops, and it turns into a horror game. Like, the corners, all the sides of the screen turn red and start pulsing, and a heartbeat starts sounding like dun dun dun. And I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is going on? This is weird. And then up at the top, it just says in bright gold letters, "This decision will deeply impact the story." And I'm like, wait a minute, hold the fuck, wait. I just started exploring. I'm not ready for this level of commitment. What the hell are you doing to me? And so I wound up just reloading the save, just so I could finish exploring first before I initiated that conversation. And so anyway, I wound up just looking it up, like, okay, I made this decision, so what happens if I make this decision instead? Very stupid of me. I should have waited until later, and then once I was deeper enough into the story, then I should have looked it up, like, okay, what happens if I make this decision instead? Turns out, well, I mean, it doesn't matter, but I looked it up on Google, and the very first result was unfortunately a very poorly written result. I should, like, just email the person who wrote it and be like, yo, dude, like, Because it's 100% my fault. When I was going, I'm like, I'm gonna probably wind up being spoiled for this. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but I just looked it up anyway because I'm an idiot. So I don't care that I got spoiled. But what's weird is that, like, in the very first sentence, they hit you with a spoiler that has nothing to do with the decision. They just smack you upside the head with it. And so I was kind of like, wait a fucking minute. And it's not a huge problem. It was going to be revealed in like an hour's worth of gameplay, if even that much. So it's not like, oh shit, I just spoiled the entire ending for myself. But still, it was kind of weird that it's like the very first. So basically, I didn't even have to go to the article to get spoiled. It was in the Google search result because it basically, you know, obviously, you know how Google works. It shows you the title of the article, the website the article's from, and then it gives you like a short little blurb of like the first 2 sentences of whatever's written on the article. And in the very first sentence is like blah blah blah. And it's like, wait a fucking minute, that has nothing to do with this. So unfortunately, I spoiled myself. Like I said, it wasn't a big one, and there were definitely suspicions on my part, I should say. Just in terms of, I shouldn't, like, if I do try to detail why, then that will easily get into spoiler territory, so I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna pay attention to the match. But still, it's like, you shouldn't have done that. You should have just written, like, it gives you this. Like, that's it. You shouldn't talk about, like, oh, this does this. Or like, I can't even properly talk about it without hinting towards a spoiler. I don't want to hint towards a spoiler at all. But suffice to say, it's just weirdly written. It makes no logical sense to like write the article that way, to include that piece of information in the article. Just shouldn't be there. But so I did wind up spoiling myself a little bit, and that's my fault. That's my bad. So now that I've gone through 2 replays and I have not paid attention to the match on either one, I'll pay attention to this one. I paid attention to the Enkidu. Damn! These people are both red squares and they got sub 50% win rates? Good news for your boy who also has a sub 50% win rate. I think I'm like 8 wins and 10 losses or something like that. Haven't played a whole lot of rank. Need to fix that. Need to play much more of this game. But I do know I have a sub 50% win rate, and that's my fault. Suck at the game, what can I say? Damn, gets the grid break. That's bad for Eltnum. She's not having fun. Yeah, you gotta be careful of that DP. Also, don't really like going for the 2-2A on Wake Up, because you have so many better options with so many more active frames that you can time. Oh, excuse me, that you can time. Oh yeah, that doesn't work. That you can time a lot easier into, just cancel it into 2-2A, and so you get that pressure to begin with anyway, but you have a much safer option of doing it. Do you think that's what he meant to do the first time? I think he wanted to start with Grim Reaper and he just screwed it up, and that's why he got the 6B. Uh-oh. Double assault, gotta be careful. There we go, that's what I want to see. That's exactly what I was talking about. 6-6C into 2-2A, yeah, 2-2A. You can do 4B into it as well, that's a good option. Yeah, gotta be careful with that pressure. She just let that button hang out there. Eltnum's so scared. See, once he does the follow-up to that, you have a free option to come in. Eltnum's too hesitant. Like, she shouldn't. See, once he does that follow-up, it's unsafe enough that now you have the opportunity to dash in and put him in block stun. You cannot let a Gordeau get away with doing that. If he just lets it rock, the 2-3-6A, if he just does that, he doesn't do a follow-up at all, then yeah, you need to be concerned a little bit. Because it's not, it is negative, but it's not overly. Do I really? I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't. Here's your Seth. A very high point Seth. And we got the boy Flareon, the regular. Is Flareon going? Let me check this shit out. Let's see if he's at Evo. Surely he must be. Like, playing online this much, this good? God, his homie gotta be an Evo. Yeah, that's right. Whoop the boy Seth's ass, please and thank you. Search by player name. Flareon. There's no matches found for Flareon. Oh. I mean, obviously he could be in under a different name. But still. I hope he's there. That'd be really, I mean, to be this good and not to get to go to Evo, that'd make me sad. So I hope he's there, just under a different name. Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on. I wonder if it... No, it does say, okay. Because it says, like, search by player name, so I was wondering if it wouldn't take, like, somebody's gamer tag. It only looked at the name. But it does work for the gamer tag as well, so... Yeah. Hopefully he's just in under another name. This is definitely this player plays at a high enough level that he definitely deserves to be there. So it would be a damn shame if he's not. I mean, look at that. He just handed that Seth his ass. He's a really good goddamn player, so it would be a shame if he wasn't there. So yeah, I'm hopeful that he's just there and under a different name. Let's see. Not long ago, I'm just gonna take it. Bug it. We've already seen a Gordeau, we've already seen an Enkidu. I'm gonna take this anyway. Should be Enkidu. The announcer even says Enkidu. But for some reason, they decided with Enkidu. Oh, I think Gordeau could have followed that up. I'm not sure. Those are the combos I want to see from the Enkidus. Good block. Oh my god, he hopped over the slide. Now with too many LTGs. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. I like this Enkidu. This dude is a rabid animal and I like it. He can't do anything about that. Oh my god. I'm a fan of this Enkidu. It has a bad start. Good block of the charge 5C. Good counter. He's going to keep countering. You can't do that. You can't do that. He would have been... The hilarious part is that he would have been safe. He was too far away to get pulled in by the actual grab part of Enkidu's counter. But because he used the 236C, he just put himself in the perfect range to get countered. That's sad. Just throw away 100 meter to get yourself bodied. I wonder if he maybe thought that the counter wouldn't work on supers. Don't do... Excuse me! That shouldn't have worked! I've never seen Enkidu's counter have a vacuum effect like that. Like, this is the moment that I wish I had. I'm going to rewatch this, and I'm going to turn on inputs. Because the only thing that I can think of... Oh my god, just boots him in the chest. The only thing that I can think of is that he kept going. He tried to do the command grab part of it, and so he lunged forward and then got grabbed because of it. Because Enkidu's counter doesn't vacuum forward like that. You have to stick a hitbox in. It's safe at least. Gets him out of having to deal with a little bit of corner pressure. Very well spaced 3C, but the Gordeau wasn't ready to follow it up. Catches the backdash. That's tragic. He should be dead. He should have been dead. But now the boy has a chance. Oh shit! No! Why would you corner yourself? What are you? Oh! It's falling apart. It fell apart. I was so impressed the first round and he couldn't keep it up. Boys, that's why you gotta work on your stamina, man. Alright, so anyway, I want to rewatch that. But this time I need to turn on inputs. How do I? Oh no. There we go. Isn't there? I guess not. Not in this one. Shame. A lot of other fighting games have an option to at least skip forward rounds. This game doesn't even appear to have the ability to fast forward. Okay. So I believe it was somewhere around like second 60. Because when I actually looked up at the time, it was around 40 seconds left on the clock, and it had happened a good bit before that. Should be soon. If I remember correctly, they were on opposite sides. There we go. Okay, so it should be soon. Boom, boom. No, he didn't do the follow-up. It just vacuumed it in. I didn't. That's interesting. That's really interesting. I thought Enkidu's... I thought his counter just didn't have anything approaching. Like, I didn't think the hitbox was that good. But I guess I was wrong. Oh no, they both match and they're both using yellow. Not a fan of yellow. It's the early grid break. You're in for a bad time now. Cornered against Orie, no grid to speak of. And you gotta hold all of this. She dropped it. She gave you a gift. This could be it. That one little mistake. That one mistake. You can't make mistakes against this character. He's too damn good. Okay. You paid it back. Good staggered pressure. Too far away for the 5B. Trying to charge, get the grid advantage. Unfortunately, because of that tech throw, she just lost it all. No way to get it back now. Good veil off, takes away the grid. Was that a cross-up or was it not? I legitimately don't know whether or not that was a cross-up. I have no idea. That was disgusting. I think he was still in the air, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, Seth is having a bad time. Interesting that she chose to do the follow-up to that, though. Instead of just slamming him to the ground and taking the advantage. Good tech, and now you just cornered yourself. This Orie's decision-making is definitely suspect. But she's not... Looks like she's gonna win. It's like those posts you see from teachers. I love those. Where it's like a student used the completely wrong equation and still somehow managed to get the correct answer. It's like one of those. I guess we could do that. I don't wanna. Oh, Ultimate Weapon is the person that was on the first... Not the first replay, the first real one that wasn't the mirror match. But yeah, they were using Hilda in that one. They weren't using Phonon. I don't like this person. Using Phonon and Hilda? Next, you're gonna tell me they're a Batista player, too. Batista would actually fit their gamer tag the most appropriately. Very well done. Good neutral on the Chaos's part. Did he just bite that projectile out of existence? Good combo. A bit too far away for that last follow-up, unfortunately. And it's gonna cost her. Combo. That hurts. I don't think she's quite dead yet. Not quite, but very close. Woo! Just bitch slaps her out of the air. These are my skies. Keep your distance. My eyes are already hurting. I hate Phonon. Eyes, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is about the character. This is the only thing that does it. $100 just to get rid of the animal. Whose name I have still. Like Ozzy Daka? It is something like that. It's definitely something like that because I remembered after I thought of that, in my mind I said Dahaka, which is a character from Heroes of the Storm, and I distinctly remembered saying, equate that in your head with Dahaka. I think it is like Aji Daka or something like that. I don't care about his fucking personality. What's the name of his dude? Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that one though. A-Z-H-I. I don't know if that is Aji. Azai? I don't know. But Dahaka is correct. Thankfully that let me rest my eyes for a bit. Now I'll just ruin him again. Just gets the assault. Good delay. She was paying too much attention to Dahaka. That's all I'm just gonna call him Dahaka. I'm not gonna say Ozzy Dahaka every single time. I guess that's punishable from point blank range. I did not know that. I wasn't aware of that. Good to know. I'll forget it. Whatever. Just like I'll forget that it's an overhead until it hits me again. Hopefully I don't play a Phonon. Who am I kidding? It doesn't matter who I'm gonna play. I'm gonna lose regardless. Damn! That Phonon had a 89% win rate on the character at a 1.9 million rip too. Okay, unless something stands out. Because I think we're getting back into the territory of when I recorded the last. We're definitely in the realm of when our... See, because this is the mirror match I used in the last replay theater. So did we watch this? We must have. Like, why would I ever skip this? I'll go with this then. Hopefully. Let me just check and see. Was there a Wagner versus Merkava? Yeah, it's the Usuria versus Wagner. So it looks like I just went down from the list right there. So maybe that was the very first match. So good. Oh my god. There's so much pink. Damn! I like that, the look of his fireballs, to be honest. Too early on the attempted pressure. Just gets DP'd for his troubles. No follow-up. Interesting. Good blocks by the Merkava. Keeps it safe with a 2-2C. Gets all the power-ups. He's just been blocking high the entire time. Clipped his ankles. Fades the veil off and no punish? What is wrong with you? There's a punish. Got the veil off. Allowed him to see that she was charging that up. I wonder if he had time. Like, I would have tried to throw right there. Which I wonder if that's what he did. But he didn't get countered, so he couldn't have tried to hit something. I would have tried to throw. Okay, this is a much better start for Merkava. Dashes away, make sure that he can't get overheaded. Or not overheaded, make sure that he can't get DP'd. And then just casually throws himself into the corner. Why do so many people do that? The corner is so important. Don't just put yourself into it. Oh, why am I tired? I know I'm tired, I didn't sleep. I'm asking stupid questions and I'm giving myself stupid answers. You know how sad I'm gonna be? If I get to Evo and I can't even like try to put on a good performance just because I'm so goddamn tired, I'm just not sleeping correctly the entire time. Reset. She might be dead because of that reset. Oh, she's 100% dead because of that reset. That's gotta make you feel bad. Ends with a perfect. Was just mashing on buttons. It got counter hit. Oops. Well, that's that. The girl gets carried off, never to be seen again. And we gotta end with this demonic motherfucker. So, enjoy.